Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Another Fat Guy Cooks. I'm your fat guy, Andy Baker, and today we're going to be making tomato soup with grilled cheese sandwiches, proper American autumn, home-style cooking, all warm and lovely inside classic. Let's go. Right, so tomato soup, grilled cheese sandwich. If you're from England, which I think about 50% of the people who watch this are, then it's cheese on toast, but it's cheese toasty, I guess, but not done in one of those stupid machines that you buy and then use twice and then throw away. You do it like, you know, on something sustainable, which is way better. The tomato soup's just a basic tomato soup recipe that I've picked up. Really good. But yeah, let's start knocking it together and see how we do. Okay, for tomato soup, believe it or not, you're gonna need tomatoes. You can use fresh tomatoes. I am not going to. We're going to use tin tomatoes. You're gonna need 3 cans. What we're gonna do is set the tomato soup going, and then we'll come back in a few hours when that's ready and do the grilled cheese with it. Carrots. 3. We got a I got a new knife because the other one was getting a bit dull, and put it in the sink without realising, and then went in to try and wash the pots and managed to like Edward Scissorhands myself all over the place. So be careful with new knives. I'm not going to bother peeling them. We're going to hit these with an immersion blender when everything's been cooking in the Ninja Foodie for a while, so everything's going to get blended up, so the size that you cut stuff doesn't really matter. That'll do. So that's 3 medium-sized carrots, a whole onion, onions. So the carrot and the onion are just to add like a bit more vegetal body to the soup. Obviously the onions add sweetness. The carrots just kind of add like a bit of structure to the soup, make it a bit thicker. Love a nice thick soup. Garlic. I would say a normal person would probably use 1 or 2. We'll use 3 because we are big fans of garlic. Boom. Chicken stock. This is 500 ml. It's like what, 2-3 cups, something like that. You can use any stock, beef, vegetable, whatever. Gonna throw some olive oil in, some basil, ground black pepper, and nice good whack of salt. Okay, I'm gonna mix this all up. Like so. And then we're gonna put this on medium low. And just let it go. In fact, what we could do, just to make it a little bit quicker, let's make it a little bit quicker. And what we'll do is we will pressure cook it, because that will basically do the same as simmering it for like 4 hours in the space of like an hour. Just power cooks everything. So let's pressure cook it for, I don't know, 25 minutes, half an hour. Let's pressure cook it for half an hour. And that's it. That's your soup, basically. I mean, obviously, once it's done, we're going to add some cream to it. We're going to blend it up. It's going to be amazing, like thick and creamy. It's going to be beautiful. I'll be back roughly when that's about to be finished and then we'll start knocking our grilled cheese together. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. It's been about an hour, something like this. This should now be pressure cooked. Boom. So obviously our soup is still very chunky, so we now need to blitz it and get it all nice and homogeneous and smooth. Okay. Soup looking really good now. We need to add about a cup of double cream. Just save a little bit for garnish. This just makes it, just adds a bit of fat, makes it creamier, makes the colour nicer. Just in general, cream makes everything better. So, close that, keep that warm. You know what, should we test it? We should probably taste it. Should we taste it? Might need to season it a bit more. Oh. It's so close to my actual Campbell's tomato soup. The only thing that it's lacking is a bit of sweetness, which the onion should have given it. But I'm just going to throw a little bit of sugar in there, not much at all, maybe just like a tablespoon. Because I think the sweetness will really help it. Obviously, we're not trying to make it sweet, you know, this is going to be a dessert, but just like a little bit of sweetness. There it is. Oh my god, that's fucking delicious. Okay, grilled cheese sandwich. Get yourself some sexy bread. Ideally, you want something with quite a dense, like texture to the bread, so like a sourdough or something. I'm going to take this guy in half. This is a cheddar and jalapeno loaf, because that's kind of what I like. So do straight down the middle, and then go kind of big slices, nice and thick. Two nice big thick ones, like so. Main ingredient in a grilled cheese sandwich, butter, believe it or not. Big chunk of butter. So we've got some Gouda, we've got some Comté, and our third fancy cheese is our Gruyère. So we have our cheeses, we have our massive pad of butter, we also have our mozzarella, because that's just kind of like our base cheese, if you like. So we're going to add our mozzarella, like so. We're going to pile on our mix of other cheeses, like so. And then just another little sprinkle of mozzarella on top, because that gives you the nice pulley, stringy cheese pull, which is kind of what you want for the old YouTubes. Okay, so we're going to sandwich our sandwich, like so. We're going to take him, make sure he gets loads of butter underneath him, and stick him on the old grill. And we're going to let that go. until he is nice and crunchy on one side. Flip him over, let him get nice and crunchy on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to flip this. Let's have a look. Yeah, perfect. Before we flip it, we're going to re-butter. I'm going to flip this guy, get him on there. Perfect. One thing I forgot to add to the soup that I've just remembered, which doesn't seem to have made too much difference, is tomato paste. But I've completely spaced on that, so I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, it tastes amazing, so I think it probably just adds a bit of deeper tomatoey flavour, but I don't want to put it in now because you kind of want to cook it for quite a while because it has a bit of a bitter taste if it's not cooked properly. While that finishes on that other side, I'm just going to lower it down. If you're doing this in a pan, then obviously just put the lid on the pan. I'm just going to pop that on there. So that's going to sort of steam through, and then that's going to help the cheese melt and help it all get cooked through, because you don't want any like non-melty cheese in the middle. Ah, that's hot. Ow. Right. This guy is now done. Perfect. Let's get some soup. A little bit of basil. A couple of nice big basil, no, not too big. A couple of nice basil leaves. A little dribble of cream really lightly. You kind of want to do it off the back of a spoon or something. I'll do it off the back of the spoon so it like actually drizzles and doesn't just go straight to the bottom. Make it look a bit modern arty because, you know, we fancy bitches. Grilled cheese in half. And then we're there. Grilled cheese, tomato soup, looks amazing. And there we are. I don't know if the cheese stretch is going to work or not, but wow. Not bad. And then, got to eat it like an American. Dip your grilled cheese in your tomato soup. And there you have it. Tomato soup, grilled cheese sandwich. Perfect. Autumn, winter. Just been out in the fucking snow and the rain and life sucks and everything's horrible and I'm wet and I've not got the heating on because it costs £3 million to heat my house now. So instead of getting properly warm, I'm just gonna eat soup and cheese and hope I don't die. Hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Would love to see you try this one at home. Try it, send me photos. I'll put them up somewhere where everyone can see. That's it. Another Fat Guy's Just Cooked. Thanks a lot for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Another fat guy cooks.